everybody, my name is Melissa. This is my channel Sincerely Saturday, and today I am going to show you how to make paper fans, or some people call them rosettes. I've made them in a ton of different sizes and colors, and they turned out really awesome, so I'm excited to share this with you. So to begin, you're going to need some paper. For this demonstration, I'm just using 8.5 by 11. You're going to need some scissors, some glue. I love this fast grip glue, and some hot glue. So to begin, you're going to start folding your sheets of paper. For this basic one, we're just going to fold our paper into 4 equal parts. So fold it in half, and then you're going to fold each side in to the halfway point. This is pretty forgiving. You can see I'm an amazing paper folder and I'm really not. So it's a forgiving project. So if you're not like the best folder, don't stress. So you're gonna, once you've folded those, you're gonna cut along those score lines, the folded lines that you've made, and then you're gonna start folding these guys into an accordion shape. And for this one, because it's gonna be a smaller rosette, I folded the pieces about 1/2 inch each fold. That's going to be totally up to you how big you're going to fold these according to the size of paper that you're using. So once you have all of your paper completely folded, it's going to be time to start gluing them together. And we're going to want to glue them so that they're one long continuous piece of paper. So you're going to see what I mean in just a second. We're going to glue like the wrong and right side together. And that way we create one long continuous piece, and there isn't anything that's going to be fighting against one another once we make this a circle and then fold it down into the rosette shape. So you're gonna glue all the pieces together, you're gonna glue the ends together, and we're gonna let this dry. And this fast grip glue is awesome, it dries pretty quick. And while we are waiting for it to dry, we are going to cut out our centerpiece. So for these rosettes, they are gonna need a centerpiece. Now I just use like a jar lid or something to make these, or I think it was painter's tape. Anyways, find something that's circular, trace it and cut that out, set it aside, and then once your rosette is completely dry, you're going to kind of fold it in, and you're going to see that there are going to be some pieces that don't want to cooperate fully right away, and that's because those are usually where the glued areas are, so you're just going to squeeze that together. And I just kind of dry fit these just to make sure that the circle that I cut out is going to cover it completely. And once I am confident that it is going to work and it's going to cover that rosette, the center of the rosette completely, then I am going to add hot glue to the circle and squish my rosette together and glue that circle onto the front. And once I've done that, you are going to want to hold it for a little bit. I've sped this video up obviously, but you do want to hold that so that it kind of stays put. And once you've done that, then we're going to flip it over and we're going to add some big kind of blobs of glue. And the reason why I'm doing this is because this rosette was pretty active. It wanted to undo itself, so these blobs are going to kind of keep it in place. So you're going to want to hang on to it until those are dry, and then you're going to cut a square that's going to fit onto the back, and that is added security. It's going to keep it really nice and stable, and that way when we are gluing these onto one another, there's another surface to glue them onto as well. And you're going to see that in just a second. So I have made a ton of these rosettes, and now I want to mount them on something so I can put them on the wall. And I've chose to put them on some foam board with some sawtooth picture hanging hooks. So I just measured down 3 inches and over 4 inches and made a line on each side of the foam board. I glued the picture hanging, the hooks, and also actually used the screws and pushed them through the foam board, and they're going to be safe because they're going to be covered by those rosettes. So once I had those in, I laid down the foam board side by side and got my glue gun out with a ton of glue sticks and glued them on there, and I'm going to show you what it looks like on the wall in just a sec.
So the sizes of the rosettes are all depending on what size paper you used. I experimented with a bunch of different sizes, and that's how this came out the way it did. You can see it's so cute. This was for my outdoor movie themed 40th birthday party this past August. Everybody loved it, and honestly, compared to the cost what you can buy in store, this is the way to go. As always, like and subscribe to this video and visit sincerelysaturday.com for other super awesome DIYs and tutorials. See you later.